we've got a flat battery now.
Right, here we are. We're just going to go down the drain here at Piko Street. It's nice and slow, Warren. There's a cleaning eye out around here. It's looking clear at the moment. What's here? I can see toilet paper on the side here. Go forward. Okay, just pull it back slightly. Shit. Hold on. Just go forward a little bit more. Okay, just back slightly. I'll show you. So there's some toilet paper there. I'll just pull it back just a bit. See on that joint?
Oh yeah, that's where it's fucked.
Just go, well, it could have pulled away a bit. Okay, just go forward again.
Yeah.
Here's the junction. That'll be the.
That's the gully.
That's the gully. There you can see in the just on the bottom there. Just go slightly. You'll see where we've put the green dye. So go forward. There, it's starting to glow up. Yep. Now keep going. Go all the way down the drain. Nice and slow. So the joints are looking pretty good. Just stop right there. Here we are. Here we've got a joint here. So it's a slight bit of movement, but it's not uncommon when it's on a little bit of a hillside where it's dropping down. So we're just going to go down around here. Alright. This is where we meet into the junction. Now, is this coming from the back of the? Is this coming from the back house?
No, there's an old gully at the back of the section.
Yep. Okay, keep going. Stop. Yeah, this white that we see on the joints, pull it back a bit. The white that we have here on the joints, that looks like it's just fat that's gone down the drain, and it's just got caught on the edges there. So we're just going to carry on down.
Turn around so I can see.
Some more fat there.
That's tree root there, right?
Yeah, it's a bit of fat there, and just a little bit of a tree root. Not a major one, but definitely a little bit.
Yeah, give that a tickle up, mate.
Yep, we'll give it a little flush out. Right, stop. Okay, as you can see there's your a joint. So looks like there's a bit of movement on that left, but that's, like I said before, when they're laid in the ground back in the day, the old earthenware joints did have a bit of movement. They had a bit of play. There's been some roots in here before. Carry on. Right, stop. Okay, stop. Sorry, my photographer's got a problem with listening. Right up here, you can see there's a hole in the drain. So obviously somewhere here on the property that it's down by the front, someone's dug a hole back in the day. They've cut a hole in the pipe, they've smacked a hole in the top, and then what they've done is put a bit of tin or concrete over the top of it, which was quite common. The good news about that is there's no tree roots getting in here, but that's what that hole there would have been. Yeah, that's just more fat down the drain.
Pretty good.
Yep. Okay, so here we are. We're at 13 metres, which I'd say we're almost down to the boundary.
Yeah, we are.
So back in the day, what they would have done would put a cleaning access point. Unfortunately, what they did is they buried them, concreted them, and put dirt over the top. Nowadays, they bring it up to the surface just before the main. So that's what this point is. I'm just going to go down. This is where we're dropping off, which I'd say we're on our way down to the main. Yep, keep going. Ah, interesting.
That's the main there.
Yep. That looks like the main. Now this looks like Porora City Council. Joined up. Was that a pipe reline? Try and push it over the edge. Yep, that's it. Okay.
No, it's just the lateral.
So this is what we call the council main. We're just going to, as you can see, there's water running here. That's because, yep, there you go. That's the street. So that's your neighbour up the road that's just flushed the toilet or done something. The council at some stage has replaced this lateral, which is good. So that means your lateral's looking good. It looks like it's been fully resined up. So that's your lateral to there, and this is your drain from here back to the house. So we're going to pull back again a little bit quicker this time. As you can see, the drain relatively looks pretty good, which is good news. Where we're going to come back, we're going to mark, which is just on the edge of the wall. It looks like it's where the 90 degree goes through the wall. It's hard to say, there's a bit of paper there, but usually it indicates that something's getting stuck there. So it's quite possible that the mortar over the years has washed out. And this is what we'll need to dig back to. Also, when we pull the camera out, Byron will just run the camera over to where all the waste pipes are, because when he digs up, we'll flush this out with a hydro jetter. We'll give this a good clean out. Yeah, once we've pulled it back out of the drain, Byron will take the camera over, and we're just going to check out where the waste pipes go down, because there's a little bit of concern there, as Byron has pointed out. On the outside gully, there is only one waste pipe that's protruding into the gully, so he's going to check that out as well, make sure that that's all running correctly. So that's where, hold on, go back again. So that's where we were before, a bit more. Okay, so that's on the left there, the drain takes off up, and that's where apparently there's a gully, old gully at the back. Now this is the, go forward, stop there. Now this is the gully, where it comes from the gully into the main drain. Now, as you'll see in the first video footage that you got, there was a an overcoil. Now from this joint on the left, which you can see, back to the gully, it appears there is overcoil being put in there, not PVC pipe. Now we have put yellow dye down the drain. We've put quite a lot. We ran that for at least a good 45 minutes. We had no seepage coming into the garage whatsoever until the tenant came home. We've put red dye down the toilet, and we've managed to get dye out straight away. So at this stage of the game, it's looking like the overcoil could be intact, which was our main concern at the start. Now here's the cleaning eye. We're just going to come back.
Yeah, I'm back out now.
Are you?
Yep.
Okay, go forward to that bin then. Alright, where's that toilet paper that we had?
Probably pushed it down, mate.
It might be stuck on the camera. Okay. So where that is... Oh, stop.
Yeah.
That's where it was.
Here's the problem there, mate.
So as you can see, we're just going to go forward a little bit more. Right, stop.
Here's the problem.
Okay, so right here, as you can see, this is right on the, it looks like on the edge of the building, or just outside. So it looks like this joint here has separated. Like we said before, back in the day they used to mortar it. Sometimes the mortar has probably been washed out in this case. Right, come out.
Yeah, so that whole joint's gone.
Now we're just going to pull the camera out, and Brian's just going to take the camera over towards the waste pipes that we're a little bit concerned about also. As you can see, my photographer, he's not so good with the lens work. Here we go. Oh, pull back. Yep, pull back. Yep, just... Yep. So as you can see there, right there, there's a waste pipe that's going out, and you can see where it goes into the earthenware drain. Brian, when he does the work, he'll also put EPAR around this and seal this up, because if there ever was a blockage or out on the main, water would then come up through this hole and then down through the garage. So it's very important that we get this sealed off. Pull back to where the rest of the pipes are, Brian. So that's one pipe we can see, and as you can see there's other pipes now going in there, but we can only see one in the gully, so these may need to be extended into the gully as well.
Okay.
Yep, good mate. Alright.